Welcome back to the Shattered Lands. Some 300 years ago, the world lost the greatest war ever known. Demons invaded, took over the lands, and if only by a slight margin, a group of mages cast a spell to save all of mortal life, raising up parts of the land, sundering them and rising them into the sky. Our party has discovered that the demons that they had escaped some 300 years ago, they as in people, not the party themselves, have found a foothold upon one of the islands here within the Lei Tong people, the island of Helat. The group has found a group here upon the island, a resistance fighting organization, the Iron Oaks, that has lended them some aid, some transportation through the heart of the island themselves, allowing them to circumvent some of the defenses. They got themselves to the base of this plateau where they know there is a device, a large spherical object that will sit upon the top of the plateau that is generating this mist, this fog that has covered the island and has put it into a similar state as the world below. This, we have found out, at least tampers with teleportation and some sort of messing with time, putting them out of sync with the rest of the islands as far as they can tell. They've been traveling through time 10 times slower than the world out there. So what is mere hours to the world out there would go by like days over here. With the help of Valkyrie, their contact in the Iron Oaks, they have now reached a cavern system. They're just a few minutes from an exit that would put them out within the plateau area itself to begin their ascent. And that is where we're going to join our party. They have taken their long rest. They have prepared themselves for the most part, and they're now busying themselves in their morning routines, fresh and ready to go.
You guys ready?
That's your fan, Dave. It's oppressive.
That's not me, man.
No, the other one. Okay. So you are at this base of this plateau, which you know is pretty close to the capital. Capital city itself is maybe like a 30-minute hike from the base of the plateau area. And the capital is a fortress city in and of itself. Within, you have arranged for a group, the Cloud Vipers, along with your trusted wizard, planned a kind of joint assault, of which you'll need to kind of coordinate the exact timing. He had sent you a message earlier, prior to your long rest, that said that they were preparing to enter the city itself. And they've kind of been awaiting your signal, I believe, is where they're kind of left at. You know, especially if you guys had taken a long rest after you'd said they're preparing to get in. So they will be in position to begin their assault within the city itself. And they're just assaulting like strike force. They're going in, they're going to destroy these backup spheres. And you guys were planning on trying to destroy the active sphere.
Yeah.
What are we up to?
Pretty much that. Exactly.
Yeah,
that.
we've just done it. We did it.
Yeah, it's finished.
Done.
Oh my god, guys! I just had this best dream. I thought that we just had literally done everything already. There was no detail about how we did it in any way, shape, or form. But we were just having a drink afterwards and talking about how easy it was. Oh, and you were there, and Pius was there. Ah, no Lucius. Didn't make it.
Or Lucius.
If only it was that easy.
Hey, what do you reckon, Lucius? You up for a hero's death? Huh? Little bit of self-sacrifice.
Well, since we don't really know what's going to happen with this, hey, if I go down, at least I go down in battle.
Yeah, it is what it is. Don't worry, I'm sure we're going to be fine. I thought this through. I had a few worries last night, but today seems like our plan is foolproof. So.
Or he could end up in prison.
Don't get into it.
It's weird as you said that. I swear I saw that cloud smirk a little.
We're going to be fine. Eyeing the clouds very suspiciously now.
Yeah. So are we at the base of the plateau, or we've got a hike towards it now?
We got a hike.
Yeah, I mean, when last we left off, you were in a little cave spot that's set up with one of these little campsite things. And I think she told you it was about 15 minutes from the exit to get out at the base of the plateau. And Valkyrie's kind of sitting off to the side, kind of sharpening, polishing or whatever her rapier, getting that all in order. I know, so many jokes. So many jokes to be had. So like she's kind of like off. She was
rubbing one out.
Yeah. She was kind of setting watch while you guys were taking your downtime, getting ready, preparing yourselves. She's kind of like leaned back up against the cave wall, sitting in this like little 5-foot entrance into this room that had opened up with the camping supplies and stuff that the Iron Oaks had left here.
Okay.
I say we just heading out, no, Billy?
Yeah. I feel we need to head out. Are we leaving her behind to watch the cave entrance? Like, is this our exit route as well?
I think if we keep her behind, then if there's any issues, she can come up and give us warning.
Mm-hmm. I was also thinking, if this is our exit route, and let's say we are being pursued, do you want to take a couple of those explosives out and just leave them at the mouth of this cave entrance?
Yeah, sure, no bother. Drop a couple there.
I was just thinking we could set something up in case we are being pursued. At least they wouldn't be able to find the cave entrances after we've used them.
Yeah. I don't even think we need to set them with the timer or with the fuse. Just as we're running past, me and Lucius, we could just, burn them as we run past.
Flame on, yeah.
Yeah,
we'll definitely wait on the way back so that way we don't alert them.
Yeah, for sure. Just didn't want to blow a load and use it all up there and then realise it would be nice to have a couple spare.
I can set a booby trap just in case if y'all can't shoot fire from your fingers. Or you are knocked unconscious and we are carrying you.
That's fair. It's fair. I mean, we can only go by the data, I suppose.
I'll ask our guide the sort of directions I need and what's the best route to take to be unseen to get to the base of the plateau.
She looks up at you, still kind of like crouched down, sitting on the rocky floor of this cavern. Yeah. Well, once we get out, you'll be kind of off to the side at the base of the plateau. So it's however you want to go up. The main entrance into this kind of system, the public road, I suppose, would be just to the west of us by a couple hundred feet. but there's a series of rocks that will at least disguise you for this part of the ascent. Just be careful. Luckily, the fog, this mist that has covered the island, will obscure most of the vision. It would just be those who could probably see it somehow through this, or thinking mainly of the demonic entities, I would assume, have some more keen eyes within this than us.
That's fair. Okay. I look around each. Lucius, Bios, Randy. Are we ready?
Do we want to set up the traps first before we leave?
Yeah, you go ahead and do that.
Okay,
Just
how can I-
Also, guidance.
Also be aware that the mist which obscures much of our vision throughout the island, I believe, will be stronger up here. So your distance and range may be greatly reduced from normal.
Okay.
Good to know, thanks. Think you're not coming
Fog
with?
is more dense.
The idea of trying to scale the side, or however you're planning on getting up, plus assaulting whatever's up there, is a little beyond what I was planning. I had a slight detour I was going to make while you were all distracting everyone. But I aim to be back here, hopefully, by the time that things go off. If not, I believe you've been all watching our signals and our signs, and at least your badger friend would be able to guide you through the tunnels well enough.
Can I do an insight check on her? When she says she's going off, do I get the sense she's doing something that she doesn't want us or the her group to know about?
Feel free to give us an insight.
21.
Right.
I don't want to double crossing us.
Yeah, no. I mean, you definitely tell that she's not telling you everything, as far as how shady it is. Not necessarily getting the sense that it is anything that, like, her people maybe would object to or anything. But she hasn't felt the need to divulge more. You can do with that as you will.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh,
start.
shit.
Can I ask a real quick question, GM?
Yes, of course.
Can I twin a spell coming from the Folklukun Bandalore?
Oh.
I guess I must have, actually, because I have twinned Fly before, haven't I?
I don't remember you twinning Fly, to tell you the truth.
Oh,
That
wait,
could just
did I? No, I thought that maybe I'd made Hendrix Fly when we were in the marketplace getting away from those people.
I can got winged
But
boots.
you had the winged heels, don't you? Yeah. No, scratch that. So,
Let me see. That was the bard instrument, right? Okay. Let me look at the spells. My initial response without looking at the spells is probably not, because your twinning is you're using your magical essence that you have that you're then adding in. This is casting. Yeah, I think this is casting a spell from a magical item, so that's separate than your internal energies you're using to cast. So,
okay, that's fine.
As I have not fully broken down the possibility of you shenaniganizing this, we're going to just say only from your class spells.
Hey, again, you can only work to the data, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah. It just shows you've been paying attention, man.
All right. So yeah, that's where you're at. She's.
I can still work around it, I think. Anyway, so it's fine.
Oh yeah.
We'll go ahead and set up the traps before we leave.
Sounds good.
Cool.
What? Do I need to roll anything?
No, I think your last intelligence check on that suffices, especially since, are you rigging up like some sort of tripwire thing, or are you guys...
no, it's going to be a tripwire thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
And you guys all know where it is, and Valkyrie knows where it is, so in general, yeah. Unless some wandering monster sets it off while you guys are up there, everything will be fine.
Which would just be funny, to be fair.
It would be a little fun.
I
We
mean,
turn up and it's already. Oh,
You're
I'm
like,
pretty sure it was here.
my escape route. Are you doing it like at the mouth of the cave? Or are you guys doing it like in the cave system, like a little bit?
Yeah,
I'd say-
basically. Go ahead.
I'd say inside so we can
Yeah,
run
that's what I
in.
was thinking. Like
Yeah.
when they're
Suppose it's
chasing
at
us
the
or
mouth.
following us or whatever, yeah. So,
It doesn't have to be across the ground either. It could just be on the wall. We could just cut it as we run past, sort of thing.
Cool.
how long does that take to actually make the trap?
Depending on how complex he wanted it. I mean, not very long. Like,
yeah.
Can I
10
give
minutes,
him my
maybe.
hand so it goes?
Full Gilbert machine, right? Rock falls, swing goes in, fires cat fall
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Hits a squirrel that dies and then falls. The blood drains into a goblet.
Exactly.
I didn't know this was an animal sacrifice.
Oh, it's part of a ritual to set off the explosives. It's don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't
It's his
worry.
version of magic.
Fine.
Only hindered Lucius. So,
Yeah,
But
certain,
it's pretty
certain
easy.
blood is needed, but
So whilst he's doing that,
Mhm.
I'm going to be singing and playing the Folklicken Bandor.
okay.
Singing, I am the invisible man. You are the invisible man. We are invisible men. Yeah, look, this is pretty good. Giving everybody bardic inspiration, and using my 8 charges on the Bandor, all for 4 plays of invisibility, each of which is 2 charges.
Okay.
I now have no ability to fly.
That well, you guys do have the griffin feathers.
Yeah.
They-
I was going to drop down in size and jump onto the back of the bird, but
That is possible too, except for the fact that if you cast a spell, invisibility will be removed.
that's why I did bardic before I did the invisibility, because I wasn't sure if it was going to impact that. All right, fine. Well, then that's fine.
I mean,
Can I-
you're welcome to alter the time, except for I think enlarge reduce is 1 minute.
Yeah, I think you're right. Invisibility is an hour.
Yeah, you got plenty of time with invisibility. It's
Yeah.
your size would have to be like you'd have to be ready for the ascent and just book it as quickly as you can.
I think this is a safer process to go on there, as everyone goes invisible.
Where's everyone gone?
We're here.
Where have I
We're
gone?
here. Everyone calm down. It's fine. I just
Give
made
a
this
man
one-
some warning.
Well, I mean, I did tell you that I'm an invisible man and that he's an invisible man. At that point, it's just a question of following on the story. Really, that's just on you not paying attention to the second act.
If I took
Right.
everything you say literally, I'd still be in the pub drinking.
What? Okay, that's fair.
I thought I didn't see you guys because I wasn't looking down, but never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you guys are invisible. You have set up a trap, jury rig system to blow the cave as you run away, and she
We
has
have-
shown you the exit. So when you step out, you are kind of surrounded by this fog at the base of a plateau that ascends up beyond your vision. What is your plan?
I think, well, if we take that main road, that's off to the west 200 yards, we won't be able to see anyone. And honestly, if they can see through fog, there's a chance that they can still see us anyway. Like, let's be honest. So maybe we avoid them. Yeah, let's avoid the main entrance and just go over the top. But like, as close as possible, staying to it. You know? Dragging our skin over the actual stone.
Okay, well, maybe we should just get there and then see what we see.
Yeah.
All right. So are we climbing? Are we using griffin feathers to fly? What was the plan?
I think griffin feathers goes.
All right.
I'm going to use my boots.
Sure.
Hendrix is using boots. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. My griffin feathers in my hat.
All right.
Do we all have griffin feathers?
You were given enough for everybody,
Yeah.
I believe, to have one. I want to say.
I've actually got 2 on me because I think somebody gave me theirs, so I have a spare one on that I'll hand out. You'll just see a feather appear and then float in the sky for a second.
Okay. I was going to ask, like, how much longer is the difference between flying and climbing? I imagine like a shit ton, huh?
Yeah. Because flying, you'll have 10 minutes of 60-foot flying speed with a griffin feather. And this feather itself, it's called a feather. It's really like almost like a fern leaf, but it's a light blue, and it kind of splays out. So it almost looks like feathers, which is why they call it that. But it's a light blue. And as you kind of pull them out, they have this almost like sweet, almost cotton candy smell to them. So between like climbing would be athletics checks, going up a large plateau face at 15 feet around.
Just a feather.
Yeah. All right. Anyone who's using a feather, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
So here's my question. I'm going to get Phoebus to use it, and I'm going to ride Phoebus.
Well, your Phoebus has a fly if you wanted to utilize that.
Okay, so I still have the fly. I didn't know if...
Once per day.
We did long rest. Okay, so
Yeah.
I didn't know if that passed or not. Okay, so yeah, I kick in Phoebus' flying speed.
Animal cruelty.
I rolled on that one.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. So you let's see.
Start turning into a griffin.
A nat 1. Man.
I got an inspiration, but I want to save this for battles.
So just so that you know, if you fail this DC by more than 10, so what's your modifier to Constitution?
Altogether it was a 7.
Okay, so it's not more than 10, so you just failed. So you're not going to overdose.
Oh, it's a drug.
Push the wrong volume button. Try that again.
So you will take a point of exhaustion now, because you failed.
Oh god, I'll use inspiration.
Okay. Okay.
I rather than do that. Let's see. I got 10.
Okay, 10 total
Yeah.
of exhaustion.
God dang it.
You won't be addicted to it. You're just having some side effects to taking this, but it was not 2 points of exhaustion, which would have been the nat 1, or like more than 10 below. So, anyone else? How did everyone else fare?
What was the DC for that?
I got an 18.
I mean, technically you don't know, but
I was gonna ask if because I forgot he gave me Bardic. Can I use Bardic and Guidance to help me out or no?
Not. I don't think guidance, but you could use your Bardic if you wanted to.
Was that a D6 or a D8?
You can. It's a D8.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use that because
going into this battle with exhaustion.
There's one.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
So what's that? A disadvantage at what? Exhaustion.
Yeah, I get disadvantage on everything pretty much, right?
Yeah, but avoid that.
Ability
What did you roll on the D8?
He rolled a
A
1.
1.
On the 8?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! All right, give yourself. Let me see. What is that? 6,
Save and throw.
11 temporary hit points as well.
Okay.
He'll need them.
No, it's on all ability checks, so it's not attack rolls, just ability checks, Lucius.
Okay, that helps a little.
Yeah, 3 levels would be attack and saving throws. So luckily, it's just your ability checks. So don't try to con anybody while you're up there, maybe. But other than that, it should be all right.
I'll just talk with my weapon.
You're just not feeling great, but no one else can tell that because you're invisible. So everything's good. Nothing's going wrong here. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else that I have for Griffin Feather? Blue tinge. Okay, so nothing's wrong. Cool. So you guys are all now flying separately. Pios, the one thing I didn't think of before you want to decide whether you're going to ride Phoebus is you 4 are invisible.
Yeah.
A giant badger with wings currently is not.
Do we know how long we're going to be invisible?
An hour is the invisibility spell.
That is the other character. Shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you could feed Phoebus. No. That's not invisibility. That's a feather. You could. Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna stealth up there.
Okay, no problem. Give me a stealth check using Phoebus's stealth skill.
Okay. Let's see here. Getting trained, scout ahead, training, attack, then while down. Let's see here. His stealth is dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Do I have keen smell, ranger's companion? Okay, so this is where it gets into the weird shit. Okay, the beast obeys your commands. On your turn, you can verbally command it. You can use your action to verbally. If you don't, once you have the attack action, you are incapacitated. Let's say got like half your shit or some crap like that.
Nope.
What do you mean?
He's trying to find some way for Phoebus to get benefits from his stealth abilities. But it does not.
Additional bonus. Oh, okay. So it's only for damage and attack and all that other shit, though. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so it would be a straight dexterity roll then. I guess.
I mean, I'm taking into account you're in fog and all these things, so there's not all hope is lost.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's a straight roll basically because his dexterity is 10. So, okay, here we go. 13.
Okay. You guys are ascending up this side of the plateau, making your pathway through this fog, sticking at least Pios and Phoebus are, because you guys can see this badger flying through the sky, not too far away from you, sticking close to the rocks, kind of moving amongst them in order to try to obscure the most vision possible. You can slowly make your path up, which will bring us to. So this is the thing I've been trying to work on, and I'm not sure if it worked right. So if you can't see, let me know, because it was kind of a pain in the ass.
Cross our fingers.
Or if you see everything, then that is also a thing, which is what I think you guys are getting. Unless...
I'm so excited. Like, actually agog.
I like the effect that moves. It's like the wind or something.
Okay, yeah, so you guys can see everything. That's all right. I was trying to make it so you guys could only see 30 feet, but for some reason, I cannot figure that out.
All right, the Watchers can only see 30 feet, or some part of that. So.
Okay. So, I can give one quick...
I'm not going to zoom out the map for the Watchers. Sorry, Watchers. That's keep being in suspense.
What's that?
Where is it? Ambience?
That's a very cool animation effect.
Yeah, this program's kind of cool that you can do these things.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right, cool. As you ascend towards the top, you feel this almost pulsation of waves of cloud, like mist, coming out from somewhere off to kind of your left-hand side here. I'm also going to make this Watcher token far less visible. There we go. And as you get up there, there's like a thin layer of snow that seems to be covering much of the top of this plateau because it is rather high and you feel it is very cold out here. You're flying, you're invisible, with the exception of Giant Badger. What is the plan?
So this is the thing. Like there is a device, right? Oh, we don't know that. We just know there's cloud coming at us.
Yeah, you can tell though the direction of these like you can feel the pulsation and the wind kind of emanating from a source, and you would have a good idea that it is coming somewhere in that general direction.
Are we still invisible?
Yeah, because you have an hour, so this probably only took a few minutes of fly time, like maybe 10 at most. Probably not even 10. Like 3 minutes, maybe.
Be careful. Remember, there's magic protecting it. That's why we've got that dispel scroll.
What?
Maybe we should walk along the wall up here. I don't know how to do the... Here we go. And then when we see it, see what's around it, and then go. Unless we want to just run straight to whatever's emanating it.
Yeah, we can.
And you're able to obviously fly. So
literally a week and a half of planning. Dead sprint.
Yeah,
Love it.
Sounds about right.
Well, I mean, if we're invisible and we do sprint, it's not as bad. It just when it runs out, they were fucked.
I am on board for this plan. Let's go. No, seriously, wherever you guys do, obviously, I'm going to follow up.
Going along the wall on the right side until we see something or people.
Yeah, we've only got about 30 feet of visibility.
I could see about making it more visible if you like.
Should probably save our resources just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So you're flying up over this way. You see, as you're kind of coming up, the plateau has a small, like, crevice that kind of dips down in this rocky central section here with two kind of flat edges on either side. In fact, not that you guys can see it, but I did not put it on. There is up here. There's a spot, but you guys can't see. I can't tell. Anyways, sorry, here.
Randy, is that you next to me?
We're all invisible.
All right. As
Conscience. You should give Randy more money.
let's see.
No, it goes.
Pop over to where Lucius is real quick.
Can I get what's everyone's passive investigation?
Oh,
11.
passive investigation.
Mine is 9.
Mine is also 9. I'm good at seeing things, but not figuring out what they are.
Okay.
Passive investigation. I know where you are.
I mean,
Yeah.
it would be 10 plus whatever your intelligence modifier or your investigation ability.
So 10 plus my intelligence modifier, so 10.
Okay. Cool. We've got a very intelligent group, and nothing seems amiss here. However, as you're kind of
smart.
flying around, and you're flying like, are you above or through this like little crevice area?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go higher than the top of the peak of the ravine. I'd rather have some cover. So if there is, like you say, a channel we could maneuver through, I'd like to think we're in that.
All right. As you're kind of flying through this central section of this little channel area, it dips down, and it dips down a good like 40 feet or so. You start to feel warmer, despite the snow around you. This particular section feels quite a bit warmer. And as you're about halfway through, you see the rock face here kind of shimmer, as if there was some sort of illusory spot right here. And as the illusion starts to fade, you see rocky face, large, orangish, like crystalline horns, wings splayed out, on moving forward on 4 legs out of a cave structure as the illusion goes away. A huge creature, and it is starting to come at you. Its glowing orange eyes are ablaze as it steps forth, eyes fixed upon the area in which you guys are flying. And with that, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Shit, guys, plan B.
I mean, it's just plan A.
Yeah,
We knew this was
pretty
the
much.
way it was going to go. All right.
Initiative.
Come on, Randy. Don't suck.
We got a lovely 11.
You got to get a good initiative
I got
roll.
a 6.
You don't do great all the time, but I believe in you, Randy. You can do this. This is the time to not come. There is no active combat encounter in your currently viewed scene. That is.
Oh. Yeah, because I'm running off of the other. Just you can roll and tell me what it is. Like,
Sure.
roll
I'll roll a d20 and I'm going to add a number to it, and
Yep.
we're going to be fine with that.
15 for me.
Yeah, if you're using D&D Beyond, I am getting your rolls. If you're using other, I will just need to add it in, which is fine.
I should use D&D Beyond. Well, no, I'm actually actually working on him.
Yeah, I was like, if things are working, there's
Yeah.
should be a die mechanic at the bottom of the chat window.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
I got
Plus what?
3. 18.
Okay. Hendrix,
Good boy.
11.
11. All right. Alrighty. Cool. Randy, you seem to be the quickest at reacting to danger here, and are able to act
Yeah.
before he goes.
See, that's fun. I'm usually in these battles, I usually roll so badly, so I get enough time to get a lay of the land and how we're doing things. Not this time.
Sometimes
okay.
it sucks, right? Going in first.
It's rough, I won't lie. I'm gonna look at this guy and go. Yeah, alright. I'll be like, God, I can't think of a single terrible joke right now. Why did the monkey fall out the tree? Because it was dead. And I'm going to cast hideous laughter at him.
All right. Let's see.
So I need a wisdom saving throw from him, please.
Wisdom saving throw from this one. All right. Pios, I don't know why, but it's showing that you have taken damage. You want to make sure you're fully healed at the start of this combat. You took a long rest.
I think it was because...
wisdom saving throw. Sorry, I just wanted to get my life totals properly done. Saving throws for wisdom. That would be, let's see, a 16.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Sorry.
What's my spell DC? God, no, it's 16. Meets it, beats it. Yeah. Cool. You know what? I would love to just straight up silvery barbs that roll. It's a reaction, so can I have a reaction on him not doing a thing?
Yeah, the second roll was a 27.
God dang. All right, well, at least now I know something about this thing. And I've wasted just one spell
I think
slot.
you give advantage to somebody with silvery barbs.
I do, yeah. If it takes. If it doesn't, they need to. Oh no! Regardless of that, I still get to choose a different creature. I can choose myself. I'm 100% going to choose myself. I want to make the point clear that this is literally the first battle where I've taken it for myself out of sheer fear. Look at that thing. It's huge.
Yeah. It is mechanically and literally huge. Any movement you would like to do?
Away is good.
Yeah, feel free.
Because I'm now visible. I've cast spells.
Yep.
So I'm going to go that way.
Yeah.
Just there.
And let's see. Are you beyond 30 feet? Okay, he's just barely in your vision range at that point.
No, but hold on. I may have actually moved way too much.
Well, you have a 60-foot fly speed. So.
Oh, well then, yeah, it's fine. I don't know why I've made that circle. I'd like for it to go away.
I will work on it. I think. But then I'm drawing on shit, so,
How do I get rid of it?
Was that a measurement thing you did? Yeah, it's a measurement thing. I'll get rid of it. There we go.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay. If you are done, it is going to react. Well, the nearest creature is Pious, so it is going.
But it can't see. Oh, it can see. It can see as well.
To the sky. Well, it can see anyways. You had the sense that it was looking at you guys as you were flying around. Okay. We're just gonna do a straight attack at Pios here. So we get one of these. 24 to hit you, Pios.
Yeah, ever so slightly.
18.
Right on the money. No,
okay.
Right on the money.
21. All right.
Yeah, always.
Very bad.
All right. Ooh.
You ain't got no shields left in that ring, have you?
Oh, wait. I forgot about that. Hold on. Don't add that.
I think there's a lot of healing words, but.
Yeah, I think we did
know it.
that. I don't remember what we put in there.
No, we added some different stuff because we added like knock to it. I think there was like 2 or 3 knocks.
Oh, okay. So no. Okay. So what rolls did you roll?
What rolls did I roll? We had a 20. No, that's damage. 2 hit. 24, 18, and 21.
Oh yeah, there was a shield in there.
The 18, I'm gonna use shield,
which jumps yours up to what? 23.
Yeah.
So only the first one will hit then. All right, that's cool. All right. So you are going to take 16 points of piercing damage and 6 points of fire damage.
Okay, so
it reaches out and bites into you.
I mean, go ahead.
I mean, total is 22 if you don't have any resistances, but it's...
No, I'm also going to use, what do you call it?
Oh.
You can't because they're both reactions.
Oh, they are they? Okay, I got you. Yep, I forgot about that. Okay, cool. Okay.
But you're better off avoiding 2 attacks than...
Yeah. So 22 total?
22 points damage, yeah. Everything's good here. Nothing's
Okay,
wrong.
cool.
That will be the end of that creature's turn. Pios, you just got bit. You're not too happy about it, but what are you going to do? It's your turn. Followed by Hendrix.
Yeah,
Shoelace.
going to... No, really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Shoelace.
I'm going to fly in and make him think that I'm going for one attack instead I'm going for another attack. So I'm using my bonus action to do my little thingy-me-bob, which is I never find it when it's like there.
Tricky attack.
Where's it at? Clever as a god. So he needs to make a wisdom insight versus my charisma deception.
Insight versus your deception roll. Okay, make your deception roll. I will roll insight for it. Said creature.
I rolled a 23.
Is only a 17. So what was yours? 23?
23. So
Okay.
everyone attacking the thing, including myself, gets advantage to the roll
Okay. Sounds good.
until my next go about.
Nice.
Okay. So advantage. Why? Just why? I rolled a 3 and a 4, so which means 12 total.
Does not surprisingly make it through the thick. It's like a rocky, almost crystalline armor, and you see little spots where there's almost like this, like fiery, almost magma-ish, like heat and coloration coming off of this large kind of demonic entity.
Cool.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
I used my bonus action, so no, not really.
Okay.
So.
All right. Hendrix, you'll be up, followed by Lucius.
Okay. Seeing this thing appear, draw a sword and bout face. I get right up into its face.
Okay.
And take a booming blade attack.
Okay. Sounds good.
And you get advantage. Everybody gets advantage, remember.
Everybody get advantage. We get a 23 total.
23 will hit.
Cool. That's
It's good to know.
25 on piercing, and then what is that? D8 for the booming. Yeah. And then another 2 thunder for the booming. So 27 total.
27 total. So it was 20. How much was the first one? 25?
25 piercing, 2 thunder.
Only 2 thunder. That's because I did them separately, and then I was like, oh wait, where are we at? Only 2 thunder. Okay, cool. Yeah.
And then I will stay there, but shout, somebody needs to plant the bomb, and quick.
All right. Sounds good. Who has the bomb, by the way? Is that Piles?
It's not in my inventory.
I have them.
Yeah, I think Pius has them.
Yeah.
Good. Makes the most amount of sense.
All right. Sounds good. Lucius, you are. Yep.
Question that advantage, does that work for grappling too, or just attacks?
I'll say you could take advantage on it. That's fine.
Okay, I'll do that, so that way it's just a normal roll, and I'm gonna pretty much fly to his face and grab his horns and grapple him.
Okay, I'm doing grapple. I do not have athletics. Okay. Yeah.
That's 15.
Yeah. I mean, you feel like you've got a hold of this huge creature.
Okay, and
what effect it has, you're not 100% sure.
a second, because I get another action. As I'll hold him onto one horn, I'm gonna stab it in the face.
Okay, I like it.
Imagine 25 hits.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
25 will hit.
That is 11. And I imagine I can't headbutt it because I only got one. Do the back because I only got one hand available. But I'm gonna activate my Phalanx Shield wall so I get the 3 extra armor.
Okay, sounds good.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Let's see. At the end of your turn, it disappears in a puff of smoke and appears next to Randy as it uses a legendary action to.
Where'd it go?
I think it technically, because it's just a quick teleport thing, it magically teleports to an unoccupied space you can see. So I think the booming blade does not yet go off, but it may on his turn when he moves. Randy, you are up. All of a sudden, this creature appeared right next to you.
Don't like it. Gonna do a good old fashioned go away. It doesn't seem to work.
Shoot!
It is not ideal. I will. Sorry.
No?
I will.
It's good, man. This is not your ideal situation.
Sing it away.
Gotta save that. Gotta save that. Okay. Okay.
Another question while he figures out exactly what he's doing. Who has a Dispel Scroll?
I think I have it.
Oh.
Am I right?
Mhm.
I don't have it in my inventory, but I think that we were like the guy who can actually read magic should probably have it.
I
Yeah,
think so.
I believe you are correct.
Okay.
Magic 2 bits. But yeah, but
Yeah, that would be your.
Andy is
action.
just going to straight up say, "You are an ugly, ugly creature. I am
Okay.
embarrassed to hear who you are." Can he take a wisdom saving throw, please? Oh no! Wait, hold on. I just remembered why I had my issue in the first place. I'm going with a pure attack here, so yeah, because we have the advantage this round, so we need to take advantage.
Yes, that's probably not a bad idea. Plus his wisdom, as you discovered, is
Is a thing. Yeah.
at least
All right.
some number.
Gonna attack with the rapier.
Yeah.
And that was.
We'll have advantage.
Madman.
For some reason, it's going to. Oh, there we go. Okay, attack with advantage. It's an 18.
18 will hit.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's a big
no one
target.
is-
Heavily
no one
armored,
is-
but yeah.
Yeah, no one is more surprised than Randy to his rapier go in for 8 points of piercing damage.
All right. Sounds good.
March. At which point he's going to just look up at this thing
Yeah.
and be like, someone needs to go and stop this now.
All right.
I'll take care of this.
Randy, at the end of your turn, it lashes out with one of its large claws and swats at you. Does a 23 hit you?
No. It's weird.
So it's strange, but you still take 13 points of damage
Yeah.
as the claw just rakes across you.
Okay.
All right. Now it gets to go.
I'm still here.
You're still there, trying to decide.
Come on. I could do this all day.
And I think it's going to. You're the one that's in front of it. So let's see. It's going to attempt to bite you. Okay, that one will hit. And it gets claw attacks. 22 hit.
Yeah.
All right. And ooh. All right. So we got 3 hits on you.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one, it bites at you, digging in. That is going to be 10 points of piercing damage and 6 points of fire damage.
Sure.
And its claws reach out again to you and slashes across you twice for 15 more points of damage total.
Okay.
All right. And that will be the end of its turn. It is still sitting there. Pyos.
I am absolutely shredded to absolute pieces in 1 6-second moment of me going, I've got him. Gung, gung, hum. And blood everywhere. And I'm just like looking at you guys like,
I see the silhouette through the fucking fog of this tiny man without a rapier, then just gets bitch slapped.
I can't wait for it to be my turn.
What is he doing?
Hope.
He's the ranged guy.
Oh, I love it. Pyos, you're up.
So I'm going to make it look like I'm charging him. So no,
Okay.
wrong button. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll do like that, 30. And instead I'm gonna get, and just before he thinks I'm gonna get there, I am going to use my ability of the god thing. So he's got to make another. What you get to roll?
Sight check, right?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, insight. Yeah, wisdom, insight.
Ugh. So I roll really well against your guys' attacks, but apparently can't do insight. So, yep, you guys have advantage again.
Okay.
Boo-hoo.
And with that, I am using my sling to attack him. So, ooh, that's a good roll. 22.
Yes.
22.
Yeah, 22 will hit.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I also get sneak attack for once because Randy's shredded body's right there. So
You're
7.
welcome.
7 plus. For roll. 14 points of damage.
It's damage, all right. Cool.
And everybody has advantage now. So.
All right. And any more movement, you do have, remember, 60 feet of fly speed.
Oh, do I have 60? I thought I had 30. So.
Well, you have 30 yourself if you're on the ground, but you're on Phoebus.
I'm on Phoebus, yeah.
Phoebus is only 30, that's right. The
Yeah.
others are 60. Sorry.
Yeah. It's all right.
No problem.
That's why I did it that way. So.
Hendrix, you're up, followed by Lucius.
Okay.
All right.
Seeing the silhouette of Randy get smashed, I'm going to fly up 30 feet and boom and blade, trying to get this thing's attention.
Yeah.
With advantage. Oh, for a natural 20.
That will surprisingly hit. I don't know why. No.
Okay, can I crit damage? Yes. Roll. It's 18 on dice, but it hasn't done my sneak attack. So, uno momento.
You just tell me them separately. I'll just enter them as you tell me
Yeah.
them. So you don't have to do math.
18 plus 23 plus 2d8s on the boom blade for 9 thunder.
Damn, that was a beast of a round. Yeah, It is you start to see like these points where you've rended its armor, the thunder going off, causing issues with him, and you see like little bits of almost like ichor, but it seems to be almost like burning as it comes out of this demonic creature. All right.
Okay. Stay facing the beast, but shout to Randy, get out of here. We need you to dispel.
Dispel what? Severely concussed. It's coming out like a slurry man. It's like,
Lucius, you are able to act now. Then Randy, you're after that.
Cool.
Yeah, he sees that the demon thing is not that vulnerable, and he's gonna fly like right under it and pretty much just start poking at the dangling bits.
Okay. Fair enough.
And let's go ham. So let's see. First attack is 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll a bunch of times, so I'm just gonna accent search and 17.
17 will miss.
So we know his AC is 18 now.
AC is 18. Yep.
4 and then a 23.
Right,
So
you got 3 hits there.
Okay. One is 8.
Okay.
Other one is 12. The other one's another 8, and then as a bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word on Randy.
Don't worry about me.
So it does 12 HP.
I love it. I love it.
And that's return.
All right. All right. At the end of your turn, you feel this like energy flow through you. This like heat sears through your body, emanating from this creature. I need you to give me a DC 17 Dexterity saving throw.
Lucian or all of us?
Just Lucius.
22.
Sounds good. You're fine. You're able to like shrug off this, avoiding the this flame that's washes through you, and you are safe.
Nice and toasty now.
Randy, you are up.
Randy receives the healing word from Lucius and feels the magic flare through his fingertips. His eyes turn a little bit golden, and he looks at the demon and he goes, I want you to wither. And I'm just going to drop Wither and Bloom at 4th level on him.
Okay.
That's a Constitution saving throw. It's all creatures inside a 10-foot sphere.
You can, put it in the middle of him so it doesn't hit him. He has a 22 on that save.
So he's going to take half damage from 4d6.
Okay.
Which I'll drop real quick. Dun, dun, dun. Any second now, you guys. Totally happening.
No.
There we go.
Okay. So
That is
5 points of damage.
5 whole points of damage for a 4th level spell, people. Let's keep it real. When people talk about fireball, there's a reason.
You could not. I mean, I know you rolled like crap, but is that how the spell works? Did you scale it right?
It's 4d6 at 4th level, plus I get to roll 4 hit dice for myself now and suck that life.
Maybe that was all the Wither and Bloom bonus.
I got a dumb question, but right before he went, would I been able to move in between him and Hendrix?
Oh yeah, you could fly over there. That's fine.
Also, that is a wild magic spell,
Of course, yeah. Let's roll.
as was the last one I rolled. So that one, first of all,
Good.
is a nothing, and then this one afterwards.
Oh, barely good.
What am I up to now? Because I think I'm now up to 5 after this roll.
After this one, I think you're at 5.
Yeah. So, okay, that's my action. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step. Out of sight. Oh, what have I done? Have I done this again? Ugh. Well done, David. For the worst.
Oh,
30.
Yeah.
Do I want to get towards the...
I mean, you have to be within at least visual range of a dispel magic.
Yeah. Then can you get me closer to where the pulse is coming from?
Yeah, let's see. 30
from
feet.
their butthole.
Can't see, it's too far back. 30 feet, straight here.
Okay. Well, I can fly. Oh, no, but it's on the Misty.
Now you can fly.
Now I can fly, though, right?
Yeah, that
so
was
I'm gonna
just...
fly another 60 feet. So I'm going to be on the other side of this thing. So I want to fly, going towards the pulse, realizing where the pulse is, and then keep on going to the other side of the pulse. So I can still see it from where I am.
So you see this large kind of stone structure there. It's about 5 feet diameter ball that's hovering above this like base of it, which is made out of like a darker stone with these like dark metal prongs that kind of stick up, and they kind of see this energy flowing between the prongs and the ball that is spinning, and from this ball is generating this fog effect that's pulsing out slowly, moving in waves away from it.
Let's see, Misty Foca.
And it is at the end of... No, it already used its legendary actions, so it is its turn now. It is going to swing at this creature that did so much damage to it. Hendrix, he is looking at you, kid.
Do I get your shield wallish?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 3 extra armor.
Okay. All right. It's going to lean in for a bite. Oh, that is a horrible roll. So there you go. That's good for you. If my dice would move, I could click on the next ability, but it won't. Okay. Ooh, 25 to hit.
Hit.
And a 28 to hit.
Also hits.
Oh, that's
Can
kind of...
I?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I repulse the first one? So I slap him back. The joy yours first.
Of course. 18 points of damage as it just slashes you with its claws.
Is that over both attacks?
That's 2 attacks. One is 10 and one is 8.
Cool. Okay, and then I attack it back. It's still got the advantage on it to Lucian's turn. I'm not Lucian's, Pius' turn.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you'd still have advantage.
Right, 19
19 will hit. Yeah.
for 28 points of damage.
28 points of damage. Yeah, it is looking a little beat on. It's not too happy.
Cool.
All right. That's Hendrix.
No,
reaction. Pios, it is your turn. Yeah, I was like, that was your reaction. Okay, Pios, you're up.
Okay, I am going to...
You would have vaguely seen Randy appear, misty stepped, within your range of vision, and then quickly fly away towards this pulsation.
Okay. Does it look like Lucius and Hendrix has this thing?
It's hard to tell, but they have seemed to do quite a bit of damage to it since they have engaged in close combat with this creature.
Okay. Yeah, I hate to leave him behind. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna go after Randy then. So.
So you're going to hold your action to do what?
No, I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Oh,
I'm gonna use. I guess I could do that, couldn't I? Oh, let me go back where I was at.
Somewhere.
Let's see here. Okay, so I can move 30 feet. Man, it's hard to see 30 feet.
They're 20 there. So let me see. 30 from you would be.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action. Well, I can't do that. Or can I?
You could have
Yeah.
him land, and then you could have him land,
Well,
and then
let me read real quick. I thought because he is my companion. So, on your turn, you can verbally command the beast to where to move. No action card. Use you can use your action to verbally command it to take the attack, dash, and disengage or help action.
You can give. It's using your action to have him dash.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna use my action to make him dash. Then, so 60 feet.
There. Okay,
Yeah.
so just 60 feet from you
Yeah.
is this spot, like within one square, essentially, of the. So 60 feet's this kind of lane right here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but I gotta get up close anyway to set the bomb. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Probably go right here. I mean, I can move like which ones are.
Anywhere up to like these. Yeah, that square is 60 feet.
Okay.
Can you touch it?
I'm not until the dispel magic happens. So. Okay.
Phrase Randy has uttered so many times. All right, that's your turn. I'm
That's
assuming.
my turn. Yeah. Wait, hold on. I don't think I can do anything else. Maybe. Use my bonus action.
Hendrix.
No, I can't.
Let's see. Let me see really quick. Before Hendrix goes, we are going to take a quick look at what can this guy do.
Oh shit! I could have used that as my bonus action.
The bonus action hide in the snow.
Yeah,
It's not the worst idea right now, you know? Don't really want to attract his attention.
Well, I mean, I can't use it for both people though.
Oh, I don't mind. He's going to see me. I'm wearing a bright red
No,
cloak.
I meant for me and my badger. We can't both.
You weren't even in the equation, mate.
Yeah.
It's like,
You can hide behind
I
the
misread that
badger.
situation massively, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the end of your turn, Pius.
I mean, I could cast spells, but I don't know if that would be worth it though.
It's up to you.
Yeah, because they're all personal spells. So yeah, no.
All right.
That's it.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action to teleport 60 feet, appearing right above this ball.
Should have used
It's
that
kinda like
bonus action.
Wings flapping, hanging out there. Hendrix, it is your turn. This creature just disappeared, and you're not really sure where it went because you can't see that far.
God damn it.
Could
I
they
forgot to
hear
add
me
it.
screaming, though, when that thing shows up in front of
Probably hears
Yeah.
Randy scream like a little girl.
like
Okay.
full on, like, what's his name from Fifth Element? 100% that guy.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
Randy
I forgot to add a D8 to the damage on that reaction. I rolled it, it was 6. So he takes an extra 6 from my superiority die.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm gonna fly in the direction I heard the scream, because that's not a good sign.
You do have a 60-foot fly speed.
I don't, because I've got my boots.
Oh,
so
you're using
they're,
your boots.
So I get 30, which I believe is the...
But you're a rogue, right? So
Exactly,
do
so I
roguey
can...
things. Get
then bonus action dash,
Okay.
and get right next to it.
Mhm.
And annoyed that it keeps running away from me, just like a wasp and a stinger, come in straight with the rapier. Is this normal roll? There's no advantage on this one now, is there?
No.
Booming blade. For a 13, that does not hit.
It does
Um,
not quite do it.
You could throw an attack roll into it using the bardic inspiration I gave you.
I was going to say I've got that bardic, ain't I?
Yeah, another D8 on top.
If it hits, I'm going to put in
You
a
know
trip
you need
attack as well.
5.
I got a 1.
Oh, no.
Those inspiration dice.
This. I mean, Randy's feeling a little less than inspiring right now, anyways. So
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense.
Annoyed,
Like
I will
point out
action
one eye
surge.
kind of moves a little.
I will action surge and try and hit him again
Okay,
for a 21
that will do.
plus 20 damage and 4 thunder, so 24 total.
Okay.
Oh, and I said I was going to do a trip attack, didn't I? So that is, he has to do a saving throw. Where are you on my sheet? Features. Sorry, guys.
You're good. Take it.
Where are you? Isn't it right? Other. There you go, trip attack. Strength saving throw DC 16.
Okay.
It does take an extra D8.
So that
Which
would
is
be
level 1 damage.
that would be 10. However, it is going to use a legendary resistance to automatically succeed with that saving.
Fair enough. It'd be nice to see him trip over and fall onto the orb and smash it himself.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
It's probably not long for this world, so it is for sure going to attempt to use that as best he can. Let me see. At the end of your turn, Hendrix, and Lucius, you will be next. It is just going to make a claw attack at, I think, Pyros. He is a little disturbed that you're going after this orb, ignoring him. But that's only a 20 to hit.
I am going to use one of these lovely ring actions. Where are they at? I have 2 silvery barbs. I'm going to use one of them.
Okay. So it will re-roll.
I have no idea what. Yeah, I don't remember what it does.
28.
Okay, well that sucks even harder.
So it will
Get
hit, but you
advantage to
can,
yourself or someone else.
yeah, you can
Sorry.
give someone advantage, yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna give Hendrix advantage.
Okay, it's only going to give 11 points of damage to you.
Okay,
As
okay.
it slashes out with its claw.
Not bad.
Then Lucius, you'll be up.
Righty, let's see. Alert to see where the hell gonna go. So
Now you do have the feather because you're the one that.
yeah.
So that is a 60 foot.
Oh, it's 60 foot.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So where can I go? Ooh, right there. Right. I like that. Okay. There you go. For some reason, I couldn't get the one that the one to grab the thing. Okay, cool. Well, I'm in distance, so I'm gonna start attacking them.
Okay.
First attack is 26.
That'll hit.
Second one is 20. Nice. Let me roll that real quick.
Damn. Rolling up good.
That's 11. The other one is 9. And then I'll bonus action smack it with the back of the thing. Let's see. Oh, that's not gonna hit us on that one.
Okay. It's alright. It's looking...
That's right there.
Alright. What was the damage you did? Sorry, I heard
11 and a 9.
Okay, it's looking pretty damn beat on. Randy.
Yeah.
Your allies have formed up against it. It is above this sphere. It is looking pretty bad. There's like ichor dripping from it. What would you like to do?
Dispel magic. Boom. Doing it as a subtle spell.
All right. Sounds good. You feel this wave, this pulsation, as you cast the spell on the sphere. I need Constitution saving throws from the 3 that are close by here, as this force of energy kind of pushes out, washing over you.
18.
Okay, you're good.
I got 12, but I'm gonna use the God's thing so I can get to D4.
Okay.
Winning.
So,
What about you, Badger?
What's up?
Oh yeah, fuck.
So that is 19.
19. Okay.
Constitution +2. Ooh, that doesn't look good. 5.
Okay. So the badger will take 8 points of damage as this
bad.
like wave of like dark energy rushes out. The rest of you will just take 4 as you're able to withstand. It was really bad rolls for damage on that. So Randy, that was your action to cast the Dispel Magic. Is there anything you would like to do with the rest of your turn?
As a bonus action, can I throw something at this demon?
I mean, you could throw something.
Just
Shady
chuck
look.
something at him. Offhandedly as a bonus action. What do I have in my inventory that could do any kind of damage to him right now?
As he's looking at that, Hendrix, did you hit him with a booming blade or just throw it as a regular trip attack?
On my turn, booming blade reactions, I can't use spells, so that was my turn. So yes, it was a booming blade.
Can I fire off my Seeker Dart as a bonus action? Or is that as an action?
No, that's a regular attack thing. Yeah.
All right, then that's me. I'm done.
All right. It looks pretty beat on. It is not happy with things. It looks around and kind of angles towards Hendrix and Lucius and screams this loud, terrifying shriek of pain and anguish. I do need intelligence saving throws from Hendrix and Lucius.
Well, I
For
failed.
wasting my thing.
Silky Barbs as a reaction.
I got an 8.
I
All
got
right.
a 3.
You two will take. What?
Can we silvery barbs saving throws?
I
I think it's on a chat.
think. Let me see.
There's
What?
no way. Oh no! Wait. Succeeds when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
No. So they failed. They do not get to get
Right. That makes sense.
You two take 47 points of psychic damage as this demonic entity screams out.
I'll uncanny dodge that if I saw the scream coming and take off.
Okay, that sounds like a sensible thing to do.
What was it? 42? Did you say? So 21.
47. So.
Oh, 47.
24.
So what's that?
24 points.
Cool.
All right. Cool.
No status effects, just damage.
It's just a. Let's see. The creature makes until the end of its
Oh.
next turn, when the creature makes a attack roll or an ability check, it must roll a d6 and reduce the total by the number rolled.
You did have
So-
that advantage I gave you, Hendrix. From
It was
Chivalry
a saving throw.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We said
Yeah.
nope.
Okay, so yeah, you will reduce attacks and saves by a d6 till its turn again. Pios.
Yeah.
This orb is still pulsing. However, the magic you saw and felt shatter, at least for a time being. What would you like to do?
So I know that the dispel magic works.
Yes, you felt things shatter, and I'm just going to make this a little bit more opaque or less opaque so that you guys can see the
Yeah.
orb is underneath him. He is
So I'm
floating
like-
just above it.
I'm like right there, smack dab.
Yeah.
YOLO. I am pulling all the pins. Whatever I gotta do.
Yeah, you have a bag of holding full of explosives.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do with that?
I am using them. Not only I want to use them, but I'm going to pretend that I'm attacking the guy first.
Okay. I got you. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
So first, you're using your bonus action to do your deception thing.
Yeah,
It
nat
doesn't
20
matter what it
Or
rolls.
29.
Yeah, so you got him, and that was a decent roll for him, but still no. Yeah, so he like spots you, and you're moving, and it's very confused as to what this little thing's trying to do.
Yeah.
Now what are you doing?
Dumping out the bombs, I guess, is
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Kill 'em.
can I detonate them now or no?
Oh,
That is up
ooh,
to
next
you.
to it.
You have 500 pounds of explosives
Yeah.
designed
Is it
to
a
probably
killer
create
block?
a giant crater. Your friends are within 10 to 15 feet, with the exception of Randy, who's still not far away.
Mhm.
You can
That's
set a
all.
timer.
It's up to you.
I mean,
How do you want to do
how bad does this demon look, though?
it? It looks pretty bad. It does not look like it's long for this
You
world.
just start setting up, like.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I mean, if he was like, looks like he could recover from this shit, then we're all dying. Yeah, I'm gonna start rigging it up where it will be like difficult for this demon to like. He's got to rip the stone out of the crater to, you know. So I'm going around patching, burying, whatever I got to do. So
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to do anything complex, that's going to probably be a more drawn out system. Currently, you have everything still in a bag of holding, and it's 500 pounds. So like, you could dump it out if you wanted to, and it'd all be there. But I think because you used your bonus action to kind of
perceive,
subvert it right now, like you could place the stuff down as your action, but I don't think you could really rig up or get too creative with.
Okay.
I mean, it's 500 pounds of like, I think they're in 1 pound, like bricks essentially. Of
Could I at least
C4
scatter them where he does? Because if I dump it out, my thought was I dump it out, the stupid idiot grabs them with one handful and teleports. Instead,
you can
I want
spread it out so that
it,
the 500 pounds are scattered around the bases.
He can only grab so much and teleport out of there. He can't grab them all. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
For my action.
Yeah. I'd say like you could kind of scatter it around basically there, sort of thing, like the base of this at the base of this thing, that little square area is kind of filled with this explosives. That's fine. I'm cool with that.
Okay, awesome.
That's on the end of your turn.
Huh?
Please, at the end of your turn, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, I am really good at that.
Famous last word.
Yeah, I mean, he's good at it.
26.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, no problem. You feel this wave of heat and energy wash through you, but you're able to avoid the damage from it.
Put my shield up.
Yeah. Hendrix, you are currently up.
Okay. Seeing Pius is setting stuff up that underneath our fight, I'm going to almost try and stab and fly through him, pushing, hopefully, if he dies, off the top of the orb so he doesn't crush anybody below, but taking a booming blade attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
Everybody gets advantage.
Mm-hmm. Come on, it's jiggling. There we go, natural 20.
Okay.
Quick,
That
throw in
advantage
the.
has been...
So Hendrix, how do you want to do this?
Oh. It's full on. I get slashing aside. I bring back. I see that one point in the middle of the chest where the ichor's coming out a little too much, and just dive straight in, sword, trying to push, screaming like he just screamed in my face, but with little to the same effect, as hopefully I push him down and away.
Okay.
Healing, if I do, from the ichor.
Yeah, as it falls and clatters to the ground, let's go ahead and say you can heal off that. That's fine with me. Your D6. You see this giant creature kind of shout out in pain. You see it fall to the ground next to the orb, and scattered around with the explosives. You see the blood oozing out of it kind of start to spark and fire and slowly make its way towards the explosives. And that is where we're going to take a break.
Nice.
Very evil.
Excellent work, you guys. I was pretty useless in that fight. Sorry.
We've got to get
So
off
you
the-
watch this in about 15 minutes.
See you guys.
If you are enjoying our content, please consider supporting us through Patreon. Patrons get access to videos early, as well as digital content easily imported into your own game or campaign. Every bit of support helps us grow as a channel. Do you enjoy watching a live game? Do you have Amazon Prime? Please consider subscribing using your Prime sub on twitch.tv/thexpguild. This is a free and easy way to support the channel. Finally, if you do enjoy this content and know others who might, tell your friends and family about the XP Guild. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us for yet another XP Guild show. If you are enjoying this, please do us a favor, click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when our next show goes live. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, hear your thoughts on the show, or anything else you want to talk about. I'd like to take a quick moment to say thank you to our friends over at Hero Forge, a Skycastle LLC product. We are not sponsored by them, but if you're looking for great custom miniatures, check out HeroForge.com. They've been so kind to let us use their art, as many of the miniatures and artwork that we use come from their website with their permission. However, they have not reviewed our content, and so what we do does not necessarily represent their views or beliefs. Again, thank you to Hero Forge.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, let's get back to the show.
It's all black. It's black. What do we do? What do we
All right,
do?
guys. This blood burns slowly, carving its way through the snow, oozing out from the body, getting closer and closer to the explosives. Staying in initiative order, Lucius, Hendrix has just killed this creature, and you can spot this blood burning its way towards the explosives. By the way, thank you to Neon Angel for introducing complication, which is why we've got a very quick timer here, thanks to the location of the burning.
She's been waiting on that.
Not the
Okay,
face, not
I
the face.
think Lucius is gonna look at the fuse going off, and he's just gonna grab Pius and like take off flying.
I'm
So
not
he'll-
going to allow him to grab a hold of me.
You're
Okay.
gonna try not to allow me.
You can go ahead and give me composed checks. So, Pius, give us a acrobatics check against Lucius's DC now 22.
19.
So he picks you up and is able to pull you along with him.
You're my bitch.
So I'm just going to move Pius out of the way. Move yourself to where you want to go, and then I'll bring Pius over.
I'm just gonna move this 60 feet away to the right.
So you move 5 so far, so you got 55 more to go.
Gotcha. Damn ruler wants to. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, I take Pius over there. Also, I'm flying. I'm like, sorry, buddy.
Phoebus is still back there.
Yeah.
But
Come on.
you
stab
are now
Lucius.
you are now floating along as Lucius flies away. Now, that's your action to grapple and movement. Okay, so that's probably all you got, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Randy, what would you like to do?
Which way did we... Oh, that way. Okay. Well, Randy, not being the smartest kitty in the litter, is going to follow the direction of other people who are flying. So we'll not select a target. We'll just select a token. I can go 60 foot flying.
Yeah, right? You took the feather?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have 60 feet fly speed, and then you can bonus act, or you can use your action to dash. to go. A total of
let's
one.
see.
Right.
Sphere of
Okay, then I'm gonna fly initially.
Guys also notice that the pulsation obviously stopped. There's bits, or not has not stopped because it hasn't exploded yet. Sorry, I made it explode too soon. It's getting close. So 60 feet. You can see now Lucius and Pios. Pios kind of his feet dangling and kicking.
Don't leave me. And do I have a spell to get me out of here? I'm gonna hold on to that reaction. I never added my 4 hit dice to my hit points. No, I'm just gonna run. Just running.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run.
Probably the best bet. Distance. 500 pounds of explosives. Probably a good idea.
Nice. Okay. That's my turn.
Were you moving 60 feet each time?
No, that was a 30 foot. I just ran.
Yeah. Oh, but you can fly, so you can fly another 60 feet.
Oh, I can as a dash? Oh, I misunderstood. I do apologize. And yeah, I
So
will.
you get like out
I'll
here, sort of.
exactly where I will go. Thank you. Just to there.
Cool.
I'll be like, don't leave me, and then leave them.
All right. Pios, you are currently being dragged along by Lucius. What would you like to do?
Yell for Phoebus. Come.
Okay. I forgot to put the badger.
As soon as I got on top of that little mountain thing, I would have just had dropping them off in there so you can move.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, this here is like a crevice area, and yeah, it's a crevice area.
Okay, so if it's not saved,
well,
then I'll hold on to them then.
I don't know why the badger thing's not coming up badger, but we have this little
Yeah.
weird looking thing here is going to be Phoebus for this because
Oh, actually, he was. Yep, okay.
make it brown at least.
Yeah.
Just point
60 feet.
Actually, I can make this it's Phoebus. Token is friendly.
But I can't move him. So you fix him.
Just trying to figure out how to let you, but for now, just kind of
Okay, I'll ping you.
ping where you want him to go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm calling him straight to me, so.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 is right here. Now,
Okay.
do you want to have him dash?
Yeah.
10, 15, 30. So 30 would be like just barely.
I'm gonna have him. Yeah, basically, I'm gonna have him where he's underneath me.
Okay, so he's gonna come underneath you.
And I'm gonna like, let me go.
Okay, Hendrix, you spot from your position, you're probably the only one that saw it too. There is this large door, kind of hatch system that seems to be up above you. And currently you kind of see it start to rise up a little bit out of the snow kind of falling back off of it as this hatchway starts to open up. What would you like to do?
Intrigued by the hatch opening. Also, don't want to go face to face with anybody on my own. I think we're getting a herd mentality and stick with the group.
Okay.
And we just do a quick measurement. So that's 60 feet to that. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash to get that 60 feet, and then I'll use my action to message Tigranes off of the sending ring, and like, I hope you're ready to go. Watch out for the explosion. Be ready. And that's the end of the message.
All right. Sounds good. All right, and that would be a full round has happened. As you dash away, you hear, see, and kind of feel this massive explosion take off this area. So there's a 60-foot wave of fire and debris that kind of explodes. So, Lucius, give me a dexterity saving throw, please. Let's see. No? Okay.
Nope.
In that case,
That is 7.
okay. Let's just roll that. We'll roll that. Okay. Lucius, you feel this wave come over you, this wash of explosion, and you start to plummet as you take 74 points of fire and bludgeoning damage, kind of split between the two. I'm
I'm
assuming.
screwed. I only had 36 HP
Okay.
at the time.
Yeah. So you're alive, but you are unconscious and falling now from this.
Do I
point.
see this?
While holding
I'm
piles.
out of range.
Yeah, you got
I'm pretty sure I would have let Pius go by.
I mean, yeah, Pius was ready to be let go anyway, so he would fall onto Phoebus's back. So I'm gonna just remove Phoebus for now, just so that it's one less token to worry about. But you feel too, Pius. You feel the grip loosen up on you as Lucius starts to fall. Lucius, you will fall. You're gonna hit the ground. The explosion has gone off. The waves of fog stops. There's debris and a cloud of dust that now fills this area, making it tough for people to see. But where one side of the plateau was, there's a giant crater. The sound is enormous and can be heard all over the world, as I'm putting lights in random places on accident, all over this kind of island. And the top of this plateau is lit up as a beacon. This wave kind of pushes out some of the fog and mist from the area, and it's slowly starting to dissipate. You will take one automatic failure on a death save as you hit the ground from your fall.
Can I go after him?
It would be, Hendrix, now would be your turn. Right, wait, no, that was the end of your turn. So I'm staying in initiative order just because we are on death saves. So Lucius, go ahead and roll a death save, and I will see it when it pops up and make note of where you're at.
On that 20.
And while he's doing that, Randy would be the next one to act.
Did I hear him fall?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, you probably glanced back, heard the explosion, obviously, heard the commotion, and as the fog is kind of pushing away and the debris is surrounding the area, you probably spot the body of Lucius, his crystalline armor, a stark contrast to the snow and the rocks around him as he lays on the ground.
For anybody that is not unconscious, we do have a dank healing potion that we can give Lucius, which
So
will
I'm
heal him
just-
for 1 to 2 hit points, free of charge.
He was just there. I didn't realize how close he was until I moved, but that's how it would be. So,
Okay.
And he's lying there, not moving.
He is unconscious. Yeah, you can tell. So.
Okay. I'll cast Healing Word on him.
Okay.
First level. It's enough. It's enough.
Yeah,
He's fine. He's fine.
So Lucius, you come to now currently with 4 hit points. However, even though it is a drug, the magical effects of a fly spell end upon your no longer being able to kind of, as your body was knocked into unconsciousness. You loses your fly. So yeah.
Okay. So he can no longer fly.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I can't carry him. Just here's what it is. I mean, you're literally 5 times my size. So
Talking of size.
Yeah, I mean, a mass. It's a whole thing.
If only you knew a way of making him smaller.
Huh. Oh well, that's too late, I guess. Oh wait.
But he can cast a spell from around, though.
Reduce upon him if he is willing, and I'll reduce to quarter size. But he's still gonna be bigger than me.
The only downside right now is you cast a leveled spell, and you can only cast a cantrip on the same turn. So it is an option for the future. You do know that the damage was significant to this plateau, so you may be okay for a round or two.
But I mean, he's alive. He's
alive, so we'll take that.
Yeah, I call down and I go, "You're all right. You're welcome. No bother." And I'm gonna hold an action if anything starts coming towards us. Has the mist dissipated?
You can tell that it is starting to dissipate here. Also, from where you are, since you kind of flew down probably to get a better angle at Lucius, you do see that in the side of this cavern, the inside of this area, there is a large or huge opening to what would be like a cave on this side of the plateau over here.
Where are we looking?
I'm drawing on the map. It's all in gray though, because that's I had selected.
Over this side over here?
Yeah, I'll make it orange. Yeah.
There. Okay, I see what we're talking over here. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, this area here.
I was looking well away. Honestly,
and this is where that creature had exited.
Come from. Okay. Well, my focus is going to be still on...
Oh, for sure.
Where I had just come from, as in where the beast had just died.
Yeah.
Because we did this explosion for a reason. I wanted to see what's going to come next. So I'm just focusing on that. And if anything comes out which looks like it's a problem, I'm going to launch one of my whirlwind arrows at it.
All right. Pios, you'd be up next. The other thing that you guys kind of notice as the initial shock of Lucius hitting the ground and going unconscious, as the debris starts to settle, you see that this ball that was there has been shattered and destroyed, and there's fragments scattered around what is now a giant pit in the ground there. Let's see. Pios, give me a what's your passive perception? Oh, that's right, 21. It's pretty high.
Yeah, 21. Yeah.
You see upon the ground out there, probably right up here, a kind of dark crystal shape that seems to be slightly fractured in spots, but it seems to be laying on the ground over there. You feel this wave of kind of unease and disturbance, and you can spot kind of leaving this general area and leaving the crystal itself, these strands of energy, this magical essence that seems to be flying away from this crystal in various directions, and with just general passiveness, that's all we get. It is your turn though, Pius.
Look down at Lucius and just smile and say, "Karma, bitch." And then look over at the thing. We have an issue. Crystal, flaring, weird magic. Randall, what do you make of it? I'm gonna try to deem what I can get from it myself.
Okay.
Rolling
Alright.
Arcana, I would assume.
Arcana or perhaps even religion would be acceptable for this.
I wonder if I got religion. No, that's the same. So I'm gonna roll Arcana. And also, check in chat, please, Mr. Bill.
Sorry.
Hello, mate.
Holy
who is
crap!
it?
I'm gonna roll a nat 20,
Magic.
so 21.
Oh, so that is working somewhat. Sorry for everyone who can't see. In fact, we are going to do something here because that's so weird that the only thing that it worked for was the watchers. We're just gonna allow everyone to see everything. All right. Oh, I guess it did kind of work for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it
Didn't
still works
see.
on us, but it doesn't work for the watchers, so they can't see squat.
They should be able to see now,
No.
right?
They are not.
Is there any
seeing
light
anything.
on the map?
I'm just going to do this. I'm going to give global illumination to this now that we're done with.
They are in the
The
dark.
fog has disappeared.
Perfect.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Maybe a refresh. Hold on.
Sorry, I did not realize that was.
I don't know what's going on here.
Whoa.
Alright, so
Reed is having fun.
and it was.
Oh dear. Oh.
It is still not working for the watchers. They're still in the dark.
Where is the watch token?
It's right here. Let's see. Vision enabled. Maybe we just make this. If I do that, maybe. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
better?
They can
All
see.
right. Sorry,
Y'all have
guys.
light.
Man, what a cool fight that was, too. I was looking at it earlier. I'm like, it doesn't look like this vision restriction thing has worked at all.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Then, so you're cruel and unusual to poor Lucius, who is bleeding and hurting, and his armor seems to be like kind of cracked and torn in areas of this like crystal damage at the moment. But it's slowly starting to reshape itself upon his body. What are you doing other than
Well, I
mocking?
was trying to figure out that weird crystal thing that's shooting lights further down or wherever it's
So,
at.
Arcana
And
of 21.
21, yeah. I rolled nat 20 plus 1, so 21 total.
Nice. So you knew, you were told about this thing had a crystal within the center of it.
Mhm.
And that was actually one of the things that I think the Cloud Viper leader had asked if you guys could possibly bring that back. He would appreciate that.
Okay.
This particular essence flying out of it, you get the sense that these are souls leaving the crystal itself, escaping.
I have the bag of holding. So where is that crystal at exactly? Is it still?
Yeah,
that
it
little
is
orange
this
squiggly
little
dot
orange
thing?
squiggly lot. Yeah.
Okay,
For the
I am
lack of
flying.
better.
I am flying to it on Phoebus. So let me see if I can move my full.
So 30,
Where we at?
right? 30 feet is right.
30 feet. Okay, let's move put it to 60.
60
that's
is
65. Yeah,
here.
yeah. I'm gonna
This-
move boop, right there.
Okay. Cool.
Going after the crystal.
Oh, I need to apparently. We're just gonna fix everyone's vision here now. Okay, so you head over, follow it up. Now we kind of can jump out of initiative to a certain extent. Still going to keep a general track of it, so you guys can do as you desire moving forward here. Just wanted to.
I'm going to second wind while I've got the moment to.
Not a bad idea.
I'm just going to put those 4d6 I never put on. I'm going to add that on real quick.
Okay.
I think while Lucius is there, all in the ground bruise, he's going to grab, he has 2 potions of greater healing.
Okay.
So he's just going to take his time to swing it so he gets the full effect.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
And I'm going to continue moving and grabbing the crystal with the bag of holding.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. As you kind of reach this spot, the tendrils of energy seem to stop emanating from it, and you're able to like scoop it up into the bag of holding. No problem.
And eventually fly back to the group afterward.
Well, Hendrix was about to do something, so let's.
I was just going to say, this cave entrance, does it look like this thing was living in this, or is this a passage somewhere else?
It just given a peek in your fairly decent passive perception there, it does look like this was like its lair.
Okay.
Yeah, a large kind of cavern has been bored out in the top of this secondary spire of the plateau, and this creature had made its home in there while it was using this as its area of protection.
Fair enough. Go back to the group. Shall we go before somebody else turns up?
Yeah. What do you mean go? As in go down?
I don't particularly feel like facing a full fortress.
Do we see the
Just-
fortress?
I mean, you're on top of it, essentially. It's built into this plateau. Now, there is a giant crater kind of into here and rubble strewn all over this area, but you do start to hear sounds of, like, things recovering. You hear in the distance this loud sort of scream out there. And as the fog, it seems to start to dissipate from here, you see specks of flying creatures in areas throughout the nearby visible range of the plateau and like the surrounding countryside. You start to see more and more spotting the castles in the distance of the fortress city that is the capital.
Do I see anywhere like an entrance to the castle that I could take?
I mean, you're about a 30-minute like hike from the castle itself, so seeing, or the city itself, so seeing more of actual entrances and the like is not going to be really possible here.
Yeah, I can't fly anymore because
Yeah, I mean, there are griffin feathers amongst the party if someone wanted to give you another one, and or people who have the fly spell are all possibilities.
Yeah. I don't have the fly spell. I spent everything I had on...
Oh, that's right. That's right.
and I second win for 12 HP.
Okay.
Do you have Featherfall?
I do have Featherfall.
Then let's just jump off the side of the mountain.
I already fell all the way down.
Well, it's not all the way down. You're in like the crevice area, so you fell probably 30 feet down.
Yeah,
but wasn't our objective to get in the castle, or
no?
So let's go to the world map, so to speak. Let's go to
because we're on the top of this.
Yeah.
But we've just blown up this.
Oh, so what you're saying? I can jump down and make it to the castle, pretty much.
Well, so that, like I said, the castle is about a 30-minute hike from the plateau base.
Yes.
So you're not going to be like automatically at the castle, and the castle is within a city that is walled.
What I was wondering is, since we're all the way up there, can I jump down, and as I'm going down, Cat cast Featherfall and just keep kind of like a parachute. Eventually get in there.
I mean, you could get closer. You could parachute away from the top of the spire, and your friends who can fly could help you probably direct your fall as you fall.
I'll do that, and if Hendrix comes near me when I go to hold, whoever comes near me,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go like try to drop me somewhere clear.
I feel like we maybe didn't discuss this part of the plan, the afterwards part, enough.
Well, I want to find an area where, there's no guards, so I can start doing the teleportation circle, so they can get, maybe somewhere sneaky to get in, or easier for them to get in.
Do you know how to do the teleportation, sir?
Well, I mean, I should be able to do it. I'm a sorcerer, so. Who did he give the thing
I don't know if you know that magic, but
That's awesome.
Well, I know he gave us a scroll, so I just gotta get the scroll from whoever.
I think the scroll was just he gave you the dispel magic scroll. I don't think he gave you a teleportation scroll yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he had. And okay.
Yeah, he is within the city somewhere, and you guys were going to attack here while they attack in the city. So it's like a two-prong assault. Somewhere down below, you believe Valkyrie should be doing something down there.
Okay, well, if it's that way, I think because if somebody comes near me, I would tell them, I think we should fly above and assess what's going on, and wherever they're focused, we should attack the other side so that we don't get, they're not going to be expecting to be hit from all sides.
Respectively, Lucius, your leg's almost hanging off. You got really badly hurt in that explosion.
Well,
I can see flying things coming in the distance. Like there's no fox to hide, and you want to slowly glide down into a castle after a giant. I feel maybe stealth is not on our side at the moment, and maybe a retreat, and then we could sneak back and do the teleportation mission. Mark.
That's fine, but we should at least have your owl take a look at what's going on, because if there's a chance with the chaos that we can get in like in a different way and get into the castle, that would be an advantage.
What are you doing?
Happy compromise.
The longer that we spend on this summit, keeping whatever's in here down here, they're not attacking the city, they're not attacking the castle. We have to stay here. This is our job. We stay here. We handle this for at least a bit longer. Give them the chance they need to get and take the city themselves.
They're not taking the city.
I mean, they need to actually be able to make it clear it's not just the guys in the warehouse. They're the start. They're the spark. That spark needs time to grow into a flame. Doesn't that make sense?
Meanwhile, as you guys are discussing, you hear those shrieking cries getting louder, and you see at least one from your vision black speck kind of moving in closer. It's got like a long neck, almost like a vulture-like head, big wings and claws sticking out as it is slowly in perspective of the distance from where you are, and it is flying closer.
Oh, well, I had jumped in Featherfall, so if he comes next to me, I'm going to try to grapple it and ride this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have jumped off the side to obviously get back to the base of where we were climbing up, and turn on the flying boots at some point mid-fall and glide down.
Sounds good. So you guys are retreating to the base of this plateau. As you're making your descent, you start to see flashes of light in the distance from the city, as something seems to be happening over there.
What's happening?
Is this thing approaching us at all, or no?
I mean, it's trying to get towards you, but it was a distance. It was like flying around above the city, and like there's a few others that were flying out in the countryside area, but they're all starting to like converge towards this plateau as they saw this giant explosion as they're making their path. So if you guys are descending and making your way for the tunnel, then like these things won't reach you by the time you're there. But if you're taking your time or doing other things, they will make their way to you before too long, which you'd be able to spot.
I will be making my way to see if I can get as close to the city as possible, because I want to do something very stupid. So,
well, is someone guiding Lucius's fall? I mean, he's just jumping off with Featherfall and descending. So it seems like others, like Hendrix anyways, is falling down to the point to get to the base as quick as he can. Falling rapidly, too.
I'm still on the plateau.
Randy's still waiting up there. Pios,
Yeah.
what are you doing? You grabbed the crystal.
Yep.
And you and Phoebus are up there still. At least you were. Now, whatever you were planning, you hear the sounds of these creatures screaming out in the distance, and you spot the black specks of these large creatures kind of making their way towards the plateau from almost every direction possible.
Can I judge how far away they are?
I mean, yeah, roughly. I mean, they're not going to get there right away, but they are moving at a decent enough clip for them. Even let's say it's a good ways off. There's several that are within like half a mile, so it will still take them time, but they are coming and converging.
Pius looks down at Randall, or looks at Randall. Randall's still flying, right?
Yep. Like right above the crater.
We need to go.
Yeah. I just want to leave him a little present as I'm knocking my whirlwind arrow.
Look over at the cave where the beast came from.
Mm-hmm.
Would I have enough time to fly in real quick, then fly out?
That is all up to you, whether you think Pios would want to divert.
I mean,
your fly speed is 30 feet, so it's, you're going 60 feet around.
Yeah, so just, well, in Pios's head, would
judging,
I have
it would be a tight squeeze to get in, out, and down to the base without having some sort of interaction with these flying creatures that are making their way closer.
Okay. I mean, Pius is going to take a peek.
Okay.
He can't
All right,
touch the treasure.
Pios is working his way towards that cavern. It would take him more than one round to get there. Hendrix, you're descending quickly. Lucius, are you trying to squirrel glide, like sugar glide your way out to do something?
I was, but I mean, there's no point. It's going to take me forever. And
yeah. I mean,
hang out, man. I'll catch up with you in a second. I'll come pick you up on the right way.
Because pretty much what I was thinking of doing is like, I don't have to be super close, but if I could get close enough where I could unload that necklace of fireball in there.
Yeah. I'm with you all day long.
And then, awesome. Drop.
Yeah, so I mean, it's hard, I guess, to
Yeah, no, I
demonstrate
get
the
it.
scale. But if you're like a 30-minute hike, you're like probably a
Yeah.
mile and a half.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not
Away
worth
from
it. Because I see what I thought that when we started, I thought the area we were going, it was pretty much in the castle. So I thought, see,
Yeah,
but
no.
yeah.
So like the plateau's always been like the secondary fortress, like the fallback point. If the city
Okay.
falls, they could escape to the plateau and use that as like a stronghold.
It's
that
cool.
is
We came to do what we did.
Yeah.
So
So you're falling, Randy. You're knocking your arrow. What are you doing with that? As you see Pios head from like about where the middle of the crater was, picking up the
Once-
crystal, and then he's darting towards the cave this
Yeah.
creature came from.
Once he's cleared the area,
Mhm.
I'm thinking that this arrow, not knowing what it does at all, it's going to fire down into the now created crater, figuring that loose earth and boulders can get whipped up and then drilled down into that crater, pushing it further into that cavern, having exploding boulders hitting the inside of whatever that is inside his ever fertile imagination.
Okay.
So he'd like to fire one off.
All right. Sounds good. You loose this whirlwind arrow, and upon detonation, upon impact in the center of this crater, a like tornado style like wind whips up, and you do see it start to pick up boulders as the speed increases. What would you like to do? That was your action to shoot. So essentially, what are you doing after?
Booking it. I'm gonna head off and mutter to myself, all right, fine, I'll go save Lucius yet again. I'm gonna fly down and I'm gonna grab him whilst he's still in feather fall.
Okay.
Therefore should be light enough as a feather for me to just zoom along with him hitched underneath me like Hawkman.
Yeah, that makes like you're kind of pushing and guiding him down.
Yeah.
To speed up his descent and guide him towards the base that you see Hendrix already like just kind of skydiving down, prepping himself to launch his boots.
Yeah.
Pios,
I've seen this trick before.
You enter this large cave structure, and it is very large. It is like a cavern area, probably like 120 feet or more, like in almost an oval-esque shape. There are, boulders strewn about.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to be doing?
Do a quick search to see if he had any treasure, loot, or anything of that nature.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Real good.
Fuck.
Bardic Inspiration. You have got it. You've not used it.
Oh, we got what now?
You've got that Bardic Inspiration, which you never used.
Okay. It's a D8,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
You can re-roll that D8 if you want to, if it's not a good number.
So I can roll the D8?
Reroll it. Yeah.
It's a proficiency check.
Okay, yeah, one more. 16.
Yeah. All right. So with
So,
the 16.
question though, did
Yeah.
I use silvery barbs on myself?
No, because it succeeds. So
Oh, it
it's
does. Oh, okay, never mind.
causing. Well, I mean, it causes a success
Oh,
to be
okay,
rerolled.
gotcha. Oh,
So
okay.
if you're going to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
something off of a 16, but
yeah.
this
That's
is
cool.
more of a scale than a
Yeah.
direct pass fail. You do see a up against a wall. There is like a large stone like chest essentially up against the wall.
Okay.
looks like just a large, heavy stone thing.
Is it like bigger than me and Phoebus?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, this was a huge demonic
just
entity.
making sure
so
if it
it's
wasn't
not-
like small, like.
If it was
Yeah,
a
but-
regular sized treasure chest, that would make no sense for a large.
No, exactly. Yeah. So, I'm going to risk it and try to. Oh shit! No, fuck that. I am using. Well, first of all, I'm gonna fly over there.
Okay.
And-
Everybody else, you're descending. You're making towards the bottom of this. You still don't see Pios at the moment. You do see these black creatures flying above and heading towards the plateau itself. Let's see, what's their perception? Okay. So they're just heading towards the top of the plateau.
I'm gonna say to Lucius. Actually, no, I'm going to say that we're within 30 feet of Hendrix.
I'd say the three of you generally could be close enough-ish.
Okay, then I'm going to speak telepathically to the two of them and say, Pass should be behind us. I'm going to find out what's going on. You guys go on. And I'm going to let go of Lucius,
Okay.
but I'm going to do a performance of creation.
Okay.
And as I'm touching him, he's going to feel a strap wrap around his body, and then a hand glider is going to form from behind him, just holding his back. Because I can do that as a performance of creation. You
Love it.
allowed it on this from years back.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I was gonna say, how long does that supposed to take? But
It lasts. Oh, it says an action,
okay, cool. Yeah, perfect. So done.
and
Good.
it lasts for hours.
I like the idea that you've magically made it around him, and there's no like cords or zips in to take it off.
Yeah, he's just
Yes.
like, oh, I'm flying now, sort of gliding now. All right, cool. We're just gonna assume that Lucius is proficient with a hang glider vehicle.
Please don't assume that. Far more fun this way.
Okay,
He's right
fair
next
enough.
to a cliff. There are
That's
updrafts. This is going to be hilarious.
All right. Well, if we're all on for it, Lucius, you feel yourself catch, and you're now like essentially a kite. You're still falling. You haven't hit the ground, so the feather fall spell hasn't finished unless you stop concentrating on it. So you start to like ascend a little bit as this backpack kite thing catches on you. Give me a roll, and I'll let you kind of give me an idea of how you think Lucius would react to all of a sudden flying. Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, he would think it's cool, but at the same time, I think he would be holding on to his dear life. Because usually when he drops off of planes, whenever they attack, they just drop to the ground and feather fall. So this thing is definitely different. So he's just trying to get it to go down in an angle and not crash.
Okay, so what skill are you going to be using at disadvantage because you're
Exhausted.
exhaustion?
I'm probably going to use my athletics.
Okay, so athletics at disadvantage. S'il vous plaît.
Got 18.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, you kind of get the hang of it. It's a little weird, but you're able to like kind of force your body to move in such a way to like start to guide the way that this kite is angling itself around. Randy, you're flying back up. Hendrix, are you just enjoying the fall and thinking everyone else is an idiot, or what's going on?
I feel the way I'm falling, I'm definitely ahead of the people towards the
Yeah.
bottom. So as far as would have been telepathically said, I would be waiting at the bottom, looking up, seeing where everybody is, trying to take count.
All right. Yeah, you are able to activate your boots as you near the bottom and descend, kind of the last little leg of your descent. You do hear the sounds of voices and people shouting from the direction that Valkyrie had told you the road was.
Yeah.
Cool. Pius, you were
Yeah.
heading towards this stone
Chest. Yeah.
chest?
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way over, and it's like a 10-foot high, 10-foot wide, 5-foot deep, almost like a sarcophagus type stone. It is etched in like demonic runes, and it's got a lid on it there. But you're flying over with Phoebus, so what would you like to do?
Checking for traps, see if it's got a lock, so on and so forth.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
15.
Okay. Are you proficient in Arcana?
Yes, I am.
As you're looking it over, you do see that some of the runes would be indicative of perhaps magical spells set upon this as a form of protection or possible trap.
I'm doing it. I am going to move me and Phoebus behind one of those boulders in there.
Uh-huh.
And using what the guys gave me on Ring of Spell Storing, I'm using the knock spell.
Okay. Let me pull up knock again just so I can see the exact wording on it. Spells.
They told me I can get into anything with that spell, so...
Yeah, okay.
Makes a lot of noise as well.
Yeah, they didn't tell me that part.
Alright, so knock does... Let's see. An object you see... Object can... A target that is held shut by a mundane lock or that is struck or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. If the object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked. If you choose a target that is held shut with arcane lock, that spell is suppressed for 10 minutes, during which time the target can be opened and shut normally. Okay, so this loud sound echoes throughout this cavern as you cast knock upon this this stone structure, and you see the lid of it kind of shift a little bit, but it is like you hear the stone grate a little bit as it is a large like stone top to this, but you have the feeling that at least for a moment or whatever, the magical protection of this may have been subverted.
Okay. Rush over and try to get into it.
Okay. Give me an athletics check to attempt to move this stone top
Can
to it.
I get Phoebus? Can I get Phoebus to push? Why
Sure.
assist Phoebus?
Sure, you can use Phoebus. Randy, in the meantime, you are ascending back to the top of this structure, and probably just getting to about the top of the crevice area. And you don't really spot Pios at the moment
Roll 2 dice.
as you get there, but you do
But I
see.
did see him heading
Yeah.
off in the direction of the cave.
I believe you probably did. Nice. So you would probably have a good idea of this. You also see this whirlwind of stone and debris flying around. There are chunks of rock that are getting spit out in many directions. Can you give me a dexterity saving throw as you fly around?
The roll was 21 total.
21 total.
Because I rolled a nat 20 and Phoebus just has a +1 to his.
Is this custom roll? Oh, plus something.
Because you can't click on his ability scores on the stupid
Gotcha.
thing.
No problem. Nope. I was like, how'd you get that? Okay.
Sorry.
What'd you get?
Nat
Randy?
1.
Nat 1. Okay. You're just gonna take a little bit of bludgeoning damage. Oh, only 1 point of bludgeoning damage as a small rock hits you. You do see that it's like the smaller rocks right now that are kind of flying from the periphery that are spinning about, but there are larger boulders that are working higher and higher into the air from this. Pios, you push this open, and you see within a large weapon within. It's like a stone handle to it. It appears to be like a great sword of some sort, but the blade itself is like almost etched and cracked all over. At least that's what it appears at first glance, and that is kind of glowing. This almost like magma-looking glow from it. There are like a skull upon the pommel of it, and that stone kind of area looks very jagged and rough. And within is that blade, and then there also appears to be like a handful of various gems laying inside.
Definitely picking up all the gems.
Okay.
And if I have time, I'm going to grab the sword, see if I can pick it up. If it does that weird shrinky whatever fits to the wearer, whatever the hell. And if it does not, then does it look like I could put it in the bag of holding?
Yeah, I mean it's not like giant size. It is like a great sword, like a normal sword. Okay. It just appears to have been.
My brain was going giant size.
No, because if it could have wielded a weapon, it probably would have brought it out with it. This is just some sort of crazy demonic item that is there, or whatever, like, this looking item. Yeah, you could put that in the bag of holding. Randy, as you get closer, you are seeing these black specks getting very close, and you're heading towards the cavern.
Yeah,
okay.
I am at speed.
You probably meet Pios as he's working his way out of this cavern with Phoebus.
Oh, if I have time.
Okay.
If I have time, I was going to cast a spell on Phoebus.
I mean, you have whatever time you feel like you would like to take.
Oh, it's a bonus action anyway to do it, so there we go. I am casting on Phoebus Zephyr Strike, which gives Phoebus an increased speed of 30 feet.
Okay, so it will now move at 60, so you can keep up with Randy. That's cool. Sounds great. Hendrix and Lucius on the ground. You are there looking up at the sky. You see this black speck kind of diving down towards the top of the plateau. And you hear the sounds of voices from the road area, and it seems like they are trying to make their way over the ridge to get line of sight at where they saw these things falling. Lucius, I think you'd probably make your way to the ground without too much effect with that 18, so you're down there with Hendrix. Anything you guys are planning on doing while you're waiting for your friends to escape?
They might need a distraction. It sounds like there's some people coming from the main road.
We should check and make sure there are people.
Okay. I'll send Daisy to do a flyby.
Okay.
So we can at least know what the situation is, if there are people coming over this ridge, how many.
All right.
Hours.
Sounds good. Give me just a perception check for Daisy.
Yeah, sure. D20. She's got like a advantage because it's using keen sight. What's that? A 9 plus. I think she's got a 2. So I think it is an 11 actually.
Okay. Yeah, she spots a group of what looks like soldiers, and and there seems to be a stream of them coming out of like a large entrance into the bottom of this plateau. They're kind of rushing out. She sees several of the ones that look similar to the ones leaving the plateau in groups, and there seems to be like 2 groups of 5 in different locations trying to ascend different parts of the rock that is around this area. It's just kind of like rough terrain. It's not like they're having to climb, but they are having to slowly work their way up in elevation of this rock terrain. They're nearing the precipice that would then give a clear line of sight from them down to where you guys are currently stationed, near the somewhat hidden cave entrance that you guys use to come out here.
I'll share all that with Lucius and make sure I'm hidden behind the other side of a rock.
Okay.
While we plan.
Cool. Trying to take some cover and hide. If you want to make stealth roll. Meanwhile, Randy and Pios coming out of this cave, you see a creature with long neck and like a vulture like beak, large wings sprouted off of its back, but more like leathery and dark, and it's got 4 limbs, so it's got like clawed hands and legs, and it is like coming to about the top of this plateau area where the crevice is, and it seems to spot you guys and start flying at you at full speed. And I think that is probably a good place to call it for the day.
I knew I'm doing this thing though. It's gonna get it.
Yeah. So before you get to that, let's just hold off, and we'll come back in 2 weeks. Thank you, man. That was fun. You guys, as always, subvert my expectation of your survival instincts. Thank you for the chat. We had quite a bit of people popping in and out of chat, so we do appreciate you joining us for that. Thank you for the sudden problems pop up there that we had from Neon Angel. So you can jump in and have fun interacting with the game by giving advantages, giving disadvantages, giving complications to the scene, in which this case caused that explosion to kind of go off faster and less controlled, as the party may have liked. But
that bone hit me.
Well, and I was like, I'm going to put it at 60 feet. And I measured. I'm like, Lucius is the only one in 60 feet. Ouch. I'm like,
if he didn't grab Pios as well, he would have been on 65.
Yep. And, Randy did want the biggest explosion possible. And we had 500 pounds of, I don't know, essentially the fantasy equivalent of C4. So I was like, it's going to be big and it's going to do a lot of damage. So, that was fun. Join us in 2 weeks. We'll be picking this back up as this demonic creature flies in, spotting Randy and Pios exiting the cavern. Groups of soldiers make their way towards Hendrix and Lucius. But join us for more XP Guild fun. Hopefully tonight we're going to be trying to stream some Baldur's Gate 3 because our other game got canceled due to real life things that come in, but so that will be there. Join us here on Twitch, or I'm gonna try to see if I can get Kick to work, but we're gonna be on Twitch, and we'll have some fun. So check all the socials, you'll find us all. Thanks to my amazing players. That was a lot of fun, and let's say goodnight.
Peace.
Bye.
Rangaya.